I really wonder if this is gonna stay like this. I eat for $1, but if you subscribe or leave a positive comment, you add 1 penny to my tip jar successfully. And then I get to be happy and stuff and like buy a candy for 20 cents because I really want to. And I already did. And I overdraft a little bit too much than expected. I mean, I am hungry. And my body kind of like is very uncomfortable. It's sort of between hurting and not hurting. Like I can feel all over my body. There's no real like weakness going on, but and I'm definitely sleeping 3 hours as a nap. That's pretty weird to me. Like 2 hours, maybe. 1.5 hours is kind of like the average. And I definitely feel more tired than usual. And that I can do less things than usual. Anyways, we're gonna do the TikTok versus Shorts. We said hello to Snipe Wolf because she's back and trying to cook things. I think it's somewhat unusual. I think she thought about like changing up or switching up her content a little bit. Instead of just sitting and reacting all the time. We'll see what happens. Because people like us, like Earth personalities who are smart, we take it very seriously, you know, if someone criticizes. So I would imagine she actually does this more often. There's the Darman episode, there's the TikTok Reacts. So these are 4 new uploads, and they seem completely different than the schedule that it used to be, but she can't keep up like this. It's impossible. But that's what makes it so fucking exciting and extra more interesting. While Jack's films can barely do his thing, but he's also kind of exciting. Like, technically, I'm not disappointed by drama. This is what happens. As long as people survive the drama, then they get better. They become more aware of what audience likes. I have to mention that because TikTok versus Shorts is coming up, and we're going to be watching a lot of TikToks and a lot of Shorts and comparing the two things. Now, let's list the ups and downs of both methods of watching short form content. I believe I mentioned, but I have to say, TikTok is controversial, and they don't hide controversies or conspiracy theories as much as YouTube does, trying to scrub it off the face of the earth. They're very well equipped to actually fight that shit, and I would imagine even just mentioning it would flag my video somehow. But this will make me talk. This will make me discuss something very important and will definitely yield some bonus points to TikTok. As long as I take pauses properly, because evaluating this shit is very complicated. I would even like use double evaluation where I can press buttons and do the shaker at the same time. Because this shit's complicated, bro. But the regular way to do it is this. Going up and down, bro. However, TikTok doesn't really care about you, personally. And feeds more crap, it seems. And there is just more crap, and there, like, content that you don't quite understand why it's there in the first place. Like, to unpack a TikTok video, it also takes a little bit of time, so it's like, it's a more relaxed platform. You have to lay in your bed for things to sink in. But as a website, as a quick hits, like, I don't know, man. For me, it doesn't work. I don't have the algorithm for it. But yeah, like, TikTok at least understands me personally and feeds me very weird stuff. That is thoughtful, to say the least. Now, Shorts just feed me content from YouTubers. So eventually you can drain very quickly all the good stuff. I haven't used YouTube Shorts for a long time, so I still might get some of that content. But like, hopefully I will get rid of Mark Rober soon. I will drain his shorts, because he shouldn't be uploading like every single week, right? But maybe he just found his niche. Maybe that's what he's comfortable with. And I'm comfortable hating the dude. That's the new entertaining part about YouTube Shorts. What Mark Rober is gonna do this time that will ruin his reputation? By the way, Olivia Holt has to say goodbye. She survived 5 days. Yep. I thought it was gonna last longer, but I didn't care as much as I thought I would. I even tried to watch a movie, but like, that one was bizarre. Creating a precedent that Olivia Holt just likes drugs and not regular movies. Likes where things go very weird, very quickly, and makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Thank you very much. So, by the way, this is 8th episode of TikTok versus Shorts. We have double checked that. By the way, last episode got me 70 views, which is 3 times more than the next biggest episode. So you can type in my search bar TikTok versus Shorts, and you will find all those videos. How convenient. This one included, by the way. The ultimate battle. And while I was testing, YouTube Shorts were actually coming out on top. Except TikTok has triggered me into like, wow. Women do be like doing tricks on men. They do be playing us. And it just happens so often, it pisses me off. The closer you get to them, the harder it is to get to them. Because they need protection of all kinds. They just come up with all kinds of fucking schizo things about you. And the nicest thing you can do is, you know, move on with your life. Do something cool. I mean, that's kind of what it is all about, right? You just like, women just want to fucking observe you from a mile away and see you do cool things. That's it. They don't want to actually come close unless you're actually doing something very interesting and you have high power level. Now they're going to be salivating at very least and trying to strategize how to make memories, because they care about like way too many things and fucking disgusting, but you got to respect that to some extent. But you also have to trash them a little bit too, because it does make you upset when they fucking don't understand. That meeting is a meeting, bro. It would be nice to just shake hands and say goodbye and just not cover yourself in lies and deception. So it goes 50-50. Like, you have to understand women better and women have to understand themselves better. How cool is that? So yeah, I even still remember, well, Mark Rober, and I still remember the last thing I've talked about when using TikTok. So let's bring these things together and begin the ultimate test. That so far, like, these platforms are somewhat equal, and it pisses me off, because I don't agree, alright? I think TikTok is supposed to be better. But, only if I evaluate it properly, it seems this will happen. Alright, let's begin the ultimate fight here. By the way, the stupidest event happened. My mom was fucking cooking acid because she wanted to clean the pot. Man, that was the most disgusting thing she have ever done, just out of nowhere, of like, oh, the pot is gonna be fucking crystal clean. And what actually happened is just the acid fumes just filled up the whole fucking apartment. And I had to breathe that, and I had to fucking suffocate on that shit. Oh my god, bro. And I don't know if there's some permanent effects that's gonna last like a couple of days that I can blame on her instead of my hunger strike. Holy shit, man. That just came out of nowhere. No new developments, but like my neighbors. Again, with air superiority, I don't hear them no more. I think my feet talked very loud and clear of what I want from them. And another reminder, I'm using no YouTube Shorts thing. I can't quite show it, but I completely disable YouTube Shorts on my browser. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it in my feed, in my subscription box. No, like, it's pointless. So it's super clean now, this way. Well, except for Belle Delphine upload. No longer clean. I will have to scrub my eyes with something, bro. With some acid. No, I'm serious. This is getting worse. And stupider. Promoting OnlyFans because, oh my god, I need another couple million. Yeah. Billionaire super porn stars, man. I swear, bro. So Shorts, I can type into the browser and pull this up.
Remember this card?
And begin my adventure. Let's see who wins, because I have no idea. But I want TikTok to win, obviously. And just like in the past, Shorts, we have the speed version as well, where we like looking specifically for a specific type of video or TikTok, something that fucking grabs my attention. So TikTok also speed is at, well, slightly better. Like 5% better. So we'll see how that works for us. So 3 regular evaluations and 1 speed evaluation. And maybe I'll switch things up a little bit in the future.
These are the funniest anti-piracy measures in games. In Gary's mod, if you decide to open up a pirated version of the game, you'll get this error message, which seems like it just has a button.
There's a lot of weird cool shit you can do as a game developer, for sure. Anti-pirating. Wow.
Of random numbers. And if you decide to post this error message online, well, you've just doxed yourself because that was your public Steam ID. Then there's Witcher 2, which just takes it to another level. Normally in the game, you'd get to enjoy a bunch of naughty scenes with beautiful women. But if you pirate the game, all your naughty scenes are now with some wrinkly grandma.
Yeah. Then there's Serious Sam. Apparently, Scorpion gets to attack you all the time. And people have completed this. I don't know, man. This is some crazy shit. And then Earthbound makes it more difficult if you pirated the game and deletes your save file. I mean, there's some weird shit you can do, of course. I'm not sure how they detect it. And I'm not sure if I care that much. But what I do care is anti-cheating measures, not pirating.
The question on my mind is, how fast is Google's Wi-Fi? So the Wi-Fi route...
Apparently 250 megabytes, bro. But you have to slide down to get
just
to...
down the stairs. Where are the stairs?
What do we...
And then you slide down into terrible short every now and then. Test your fucking patience. I didn't come here to fucking feed into your algorithm, YouTube.
I'm gonna ask you. And my goal is to try to score the best seats possible without getting caught. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get in. And immediately this lady stepped in front of me and stopped me.
Yeah. Okay, that did not work. Okay, take 2. It's all about commitment.
So I walked right past the security guard and he didn't even notice until...
Okay, take 3. I'm just gonna walk through.
So I thought for sure he was gonna bust.
Fucking black people, bro.
me, but he let me through.
Okay, I see 2 seats that are open.
I then awkwardly walked
Hold on. You doing the purge? Oh, okay.
over everyone, and I sat in the empty $800 seat.
But he did a big. We gotta kick him out of YouTube Shorts, unfortunately.
I was literally right by the court, and I even saw my childhood crush, Selena
What is Selena Gomez doing next to a fucking old man, by the way?
Gomez, and the Lakers cheerleader.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't understand what celebrities fucking flocking into this fucking whatever this is. NBA game. But I don't know, I can't tell from the pixels if that's correct. And then he wanted to touch the court for some reason. Wow.
DM from the official YouTube Instagram account letting me know that they just commented on my original YouTube short. So I went and searched for it, and lo and behold, there it was, waiting for approval. I approved it, and now my dreams have finally come true and the world is at peace.
Jesus Christ, man. I kind of hate the dude.
5 sneaky.
'Cause he's just toying with YouTube and all that crap. And I like... Do I actually care?
Just released her song Whatever with Kygo.
No. Making people mad. She probably likes that. Okay, I'm interested. All the toppings on a large pizza. And it's very expensive.
Anything else?
Yeah, how much will that cost?
So with that comes to $68.95.
Dang. Okay, let's go check out the pizza. Okay, before I open this, you have to subscribe because I'm broke. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's not a mountain.
There's so many toppings.
Everything's falling apart. You eat it with a fucking spoon at this point, with a spoon and fork, and you don't actually lift it up. It's impossible, bro.
Ew, there's mushrooms. It's actually really good. Comment below what you want me to do next. Order.
Jesus Christ. So it worked, it was tasty? Bro, you had 12 more seconds to rate it and shit.
Zoom away in 3 seconds.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why Elon Musk made it. That's the purpose of Cybertruck.
Here. The Tesla Cybertruck is going to be the greatest crime vehicle of all time. When it comes to hitting things or getting hit by things or running through things, it's the best in the business. It's straight stainless steel. It's not even painted. Like, you could get other sturdy utility vehicles, but they're not going 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It's also got a 6-foot bed that fully closes up, so say you're robbing a bank, you could throw the money in there, close it up, and be on your way. Or even if you don't have to put the money in there, you could put some snacks for later. And finally, the car is completely silent and bulletproof. If the ops pull up on you, I throw.
This is so degenerate, bro. We figured out. Elon Musk just like robbing banks and hitting over people. We just figured out by inspecting his car. Thank you very much.
The dollar's worth almost 145 yen. What? What happened?
Fucking cut in half? Japan just got cut in half, bro, in its currency. How the fuck dollar's still so strong is crazy, man. Or Japan so weak. In recession, I've heard. Interesting. I would learn more on TikTok, but somehow shorts actually give me some information about this. Thank you, random Asian. Like always, Mr. Who's the Boss is carrying the fucking brand of YouTube Shorts. Because he's pumping that shit left and right. I don't know how he does it. With the regular uploads being once every 2 weeks at least. Like, it's crazy, bro. This guy's a content whale. And technology whale. And it's scary, man. And most importantly, it's high quality. It's watchable, all of it. It's crazy, man.
Instead of Halsey. But
1 second, guys. How long does it take to load a short right now? It's crazy.
How many things can you...
It's getting worse and worse, and I'm not gonna fucking change that. I'm not gonna refresh. That fucking pisses me off, man, the privilege. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't message anyone.
How many things can you get for free with 1 million subscribers? A lot. So many things. I emailed thousands of companies asking them for free stuff, and here are 5 of the craziest things I got. $3,000 electric bike. Whoa, bro, this thing is fast. $1,000 cornhole set. That's beautiful. A $650 neon sign. $850 patio set. It's pretty comfortable. A $1,200 futon. This is probably the nicest futon I've ever laid on. I didn't pay for any of this. See everything I got in the full video. How many things can you get for free with 1 million subscribers?
So fucked up, man. So fucked up, bro. Such a controversy, bro. I think YouTube Shorts is like locked in to 150 evaluation.
Weird feature.
The ending is so fucking stupid.
Like the world's largest windshield wiper, or the fact that it has buttons instead of door handles. But what are the most useful features? One of my favorites is the touchscreen prank tool that lets you move the passenger seat from the back.
Bro, stop.
Or maybe the built-in Fortnite outlets that keep the game going when mom kicks you.
What do you mean Fortnite outlets? What the fuck does that... Fortnite outlets.
You out of the house.
Someone revive me.
And it's even got a garage door to protect your precious gamer station. But quite possibly the coolest feature is the interior soundproofing.
What's going on?
You can barely hear.
It's a crime vehicle, I swear, bro. You see that and you run, bro, as fast as you can. You run from that city if you see too many of these. Holy shit, man. Hey, Elon Musk, feed some shorts, alright? Like, you don't deserve that much influence anyways. Bye.
Slightly muddy taste.
Man, this is so good. You can purify water with some kind of straw thing.
Time for level 2, which is heaps of mud this time, and also algae. So this straw is basically just filled with a bunch of really fine microfilters that can apparently weed out 99.999999% of bacteria. Definitely smells and tastes a little bit more like dirt, but I'm alive. For now. Level 3 is basically anything my team could find. 1 in 3 people globally don't have access to safe drinking water. This straw can change a lot of people's lives. I promise this isn't some kind of like optical illusion. Look at the difference. Tastes pretty bad, but it could save your life.
I wonder if you can mask the taste with some like juice or whatever, or milk.
But apparently this $5 windshield repair kit designed for broken glass on cars can fix it.
And it did. So weird, man. How do people sell crazy technology for cheap? Like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, if you're a new company, you should price it as high as you can. You don't want to actually undersell your product. Like, shit. I mean, it's weird.
Some use physics.
To make yourself an asshole. Oh, wow, tablecloth. Wow, I'm so impressed, Mark Rober. I want to actually reiterate, if you want, you can rip me off and make shorts out of my content if you find useful information. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. You know, press my content into tiny specks of information. Like, it's useful that way, and eventually it might happen, but I just don't have time to fucking, like, this is more interesting to me somehow. Also, it would include a lot of editing, and that's like, I don't want none of that shit. This is even more complicated to make than most YouTube videos. It's crazy. Okay, I think I will stop there almost for now. That is technically 3 evaluations besides 500 seconds miss. And this gives us the total of doing this a bunch of times. Down to 235 evaluation. It's a little bit trippy, and again, I'm suffering from the hunger strike, meaning that the authorities are fucking sitting on my face, or just one dude out of 2 people that I know, that I meet face to face, 1 dude doesn't fucking like me. And so it's invading my ability to think clearly. Doesn't like me and threaten me and has a lot of power. I mean, and it's very scary. And being scared of doctors, I mean, you know, that's not an illness, that's just a very rational fear. And that's the only thing I have. It's not schizo nonsense that people have of being scared of everyone. And the only thing they can do is play tricks. And if their tricks don't fucking fall and give them benefits, then they point a finger and blame you for everything and ask you to get banned and removed and attacked and all that shit. Those are just demonic people. They're just pathetic. They don't make any progress in their lives. And I have to suffer the horror of just thinking about, like, how am I gonna deal with this stupid fucking doctor, bro? What moves are gonna happen, are gonna occur? I had to sort of indirectly fight and build self-esteem against some other big threat, you know, renovation of an entire apartment. Because the moment it's renovated, it kind of belongs to you a little bit less. Now you're paying rent. That's just the most evil thing that can invade your life. Like, you should try and avoid that shit. Paying rent on anything, ever. That's bullshit, man. Paying subscriptions. This is the most evil thing that has been invented that makes no fucking sense. And you have to be in control of that. All kinds of subscriptions, basically. Even the bank wants subscription of, like, they're doing some very important service. Like, take subscriptions from rich people, not fucking poor people. Thank you very much. Who don't have a fucking 10,000K in their accounts in the first place. Who don't have much stuff being protected, but, like, they don't give a fuck, man. It's a fee of €2, I think, but, like, it's still annoying that everyone has to pay for this shit. For what service, man? For numbers on the screen? That I own something? That's fucking bullshit, bro. But again, we don't have good systems that would eradicate banks immediately. Like, we don't need banks that much. We just need them to print money. And secure money, someone else can fucking do it. Because cryptocurrency exists, so we know how to secure money already. If government adopts cryptocurrency, that would be fucking cool. At least to try and see if it grows, if it's reasonable. I'm not a social creature, so, like, following doctor's orders, like, what the fuck is that shit? I already, like, the government's orders are hard to follow, or impossible, you know, because medication fucking sucks. It's poisonous, bro. But then on top of that, you fucking put doctor's orders. He has enough self-esteem to fucking order me around. That's ridiculous. Like, I can't keep up with all this shit. But I can show up. Like, it's hard enough to show up once in 2 months. It's hard enough, because, like, that's the only fucking human interaction that I get. And I don't want it to be awful. You know, like, it's not good for me. That's not how a doctor should feel like. It's just corruptions. And it should be obvious, but there's something stuck in my brain that doesn't allow me to tell that it's clearly corruption and, like, this is not okay. The only thing I know is I'm not supposed to fear my doctor. As rational as it is, and it can occur, you know, you're not supposed to fear, like, people with greater power. You're not supposed to fear them. You know, and they should leave you alone. And if they're fucking sticky, now it's very dangerous. Now that should be a sense of corruption, I think. That would be definition. Because you need to be able to spot crime before it happens. You need to spot threats and corruption before it happens. So I think I figured it out. Now, we haven't finished the equation because, like, okay, they're corrupted. What does that mean? I have no idea. The best thing you can do is say that you know that they shouldn't be doing this. You know, like, it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, they should be doing their job and, like, leaving you alone because they have too much power sitting on top of your face right now. And it doesn't fucking end very well. In a way, like, corruption means that people are just waiting, authorities are just waiting for you to make a wrong move. They're just sitting there and double checking. Maybe you're gonna be intimidated and gonna make a wrong move. Maybe you're gonna get aggressive or something. But they're just taking their extra time to double check that. And it's like, what the fuck? But at the same time, you know, waste their time. I think that's what you do with the corruption. Just waste their fucking time. Ask stupid questions. Maybe there is a way to fight corruption. Because they can make a wrong move too. And they can be very fucking slippery as well as sticky. They can stick onto you, but they might slip themselves, is what I'm saying. And now they're gonna be like, oh, please don't tell that I did that and this and that. The way to fight that is by wasting their time. Corruption is basically a scam. And how you deal with scammers? You waste their time. And these scammers come up to your face, so their time can be easily wasted. Easily fucking wasted. If you're a good person and you know you're a good person, I mean, that's the best thing you can do. And while you're wasting time, you want to time it as well. Because authorities bothering you for a long time is not supposed to be happening. Like, even in the asylum situation, authorities don't bother you unless you don't follow the rules or whatever. Some shady shit. But usually they don't bother you. They don't come up to you that often. It's a scary thing if they do because they want something, like, very clearly. Fucking obvious. Nobody does that in the first place. Nobody fucking walks around in the asylum from a place to place unless they want something. So it's a very easy indication. Same goes with authorities in real life, bro. Like, if they come up to you, it's time to waste their time now. If you feel threatened and fearful, like, wow. It's the best thing ever. You're going to spend a lot of time, but you got to time it. Because that would make a better story. Time is the essence, my friends. And this way you will see a lot of openings, a lot of cracks, a lot of possibilities of what you can ask and how you can spend more time with authorities because they have power. And they leak power if they're corrupted, if they make you fear. They will constantly leak it. It's just very interesting advice, I would say. Anyways, I think we can move on to the main thing. I think I've unlocked even more superpowers because they keep leaking, you know? They keep pushing my buttons. They like it so much. Nothing happened, it's just like nuclear blast with multiple fucking waves from the same day of like, I still have to like make up my mind of like, how am I approach this problem that caused hunger strike in the first place. Famine, bro. Now in the basement, trying to survive after a nuclear blast of someone's bad behavior. And by the way, I showed you guys the shorts of a borderline crime of just passing through security just to be in the fucking game, just to steal a $800 seat. That's something, bro. I mean, I respect stealing from a fucking sports arena because that fucking stings. But borderline crimes is where YouTube is going into. That area. It might get worse and more controversial as we go. Like, I'm making this prediction personally, but we'll see. Because MrBeast is also a criminal in a way. Criminal detainer, jailer, or whatever for money. Hey, you like money? Watch my content because money, guys. So yeah, I mean, let's not encourage crime. All right, and let's not sell fucking $70 pizzas to people. Let's not give bad advice and encourage crime. Even Purge is not about crime, it's about self-defense. From corruption. From stupid people. Aggressive, man. Who try to take your shit because they have more power than you, so they think they deserve it. No, they don't. They don't have nothing. If they don't do a good service to us, you know? You can reach for heaven and you might be able to see it, but the more people you sacrifice, the harder it is to do anything with it. You never know when your hopes and dreams and all that fucking thing that we accumulated just flush the boys. All turns to shit. Sandwich 10 cents. And then another drink of slight milk in apple juice. And we're gonna reset very soon, so it's all good. Okay, after a very, very long break, those were chips, by the way. Let's go to TikTok.
Intercession.
And Germany, I believe, is intercession. But Japan and UK share something in common. They're fucking islands, and nobody wants to go to islands and transport goods there. Just painful.
Let's go!
What the fuck? Okay, we now know who represents Lithuania. The Rupert. He does look similar, man. Fucking ninjas, basically.
Throughout. Now, if you add salt,
Oh my god, okay. There's advice to add salt throughout cooking, basically. Because it's gonna be too salty if you do it at the end. Because salt dissolves whatever. What the... what? What? That's your conclusion? What the fuck?
What we did was cut out all sugar, cut out all dairy, cut out all the other crappy ultra-processed foods that was in the diet. And it took 2 weeks for all this supposed to disappear. Guys, I'm telling you that most of what is wrong with us, 9 out of 10 illnesses, 9 out of 10 conditions are due to what we eat. If we know that fact, then what the fuck are we doing? If I hadn't stepped in, the kid would have been on medication and that will somewhere down the line harm her. You don't have to be on medication. All I'm asking you guys to do is this. Everything about us, it's what we put in here. So wake the fuck up, start learning how to...
I don't know how much impact food actually has, but it's definitely an activity. It's definitely something that people neglect improving about food, of like how much they enjoy it. And you can enjoy it a lot more if you slow down and cut all the nasty shit that he says that we probably don't enjoy as much as you think you do. You're just gobbling. And what does that mean? You become goblin. Gobble. To gobble things. There you go.
You know, one of the things that George Carlin said, that wars on drugs and terror and crime, all things that politicians and corporations can find a way to make money off of. But we've never had a war on homelessness. When we should have a war on homelessness. We should have a war on ignorance and propose education. We should have a war on food insecurity and make sure people have food. We should have a war on all kinds of problems that we have in America.
Alright. But it's so easy to just attack bad guys, you know, instead of helping people. That's how corruption settles in, bro.
Did I just read that right? Reese is commenting on my video. Guys, get the fuck off my page.
This is some fucking next level shit, bro. There's a lot of Russian shit fucking being promoted. Man, this is trash. Maybe my mom fucking scrolled TikTok a little bit and messed things up. What the fuck? I feel like TikTok just fucking gives me fucking cancer right now. What the hell?
And Android App Store, but the truth is that you should get in as soon as possible because we are going to be doing something very special for the top 10 games each week.
Sure.
Oklahoma bill would require furries to be picked up from...
Yeah, I mean, please leave me alone. Alright, so I have to improve my strategy of watching TikToks. Anything that's not cancer. I should have a good feeling of like which path to follow because these are long TikToks. It's very difficult to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. But you can sort of tell which ones are bad and which ones like you're willing to kind of dive into, and you have to do that shit. But I don't want Ukraine war anymore. Because I get enough scraps already about that shit. Of like, oh my god, they're retreating from a city that has been run over by Russians, basically. Blah, blah, blah. And then there's some weird, creepy shit, and that fucking follows. But furries, all the political crap, just anything down the toilet, bro. If it's too complicated down the toilet, please. TikTok, don't disappoint me.
See? Not spilling. Woohoo!
Hey, that's finally something decent, bro.
Wait,
I'm dying from cancer, bro.
You identify as a robot?
I have been asked by the other system members to make a video on top.
Monotonous tasks like chores and taxes instead of, you know, making art. Like, you can make art eventually, but can you at least solve the mundane stuff first? Art is fun. We enjoy doing these things. Chores are not fun. Do those first.
Fucking whispering to AI overlords to actually do useful things to the world. I think that's illegal, actually.
Now paying TikTok.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. TikTok was still a zero generation thing. And now is the question. Can it go to first generation? Because it goes almost as close as it can get to first generation, but then there's shit. Lots of shit in the way. Lots and tons and fucking tremendous amount of shit. Can TikTok clean itself of all this shit, bro? Because it's fucking shit, bro. It's polluted by just nonsense and cancerous fucking ideas. And cancerous presentation and fucking, like, not so liked videos that I probably don't give a fuck about. But now it's like such a good algorithm that it can fucking pull those videos up from nowhere. Ah, of course. You don't even need any more material. It's just Pringles. Can cook you dinner. Right. Why not use Pringles again, though? That would be even cooler. Some can. Illegal, bro.
Oh, great. Now.
Okay, so since I can't get good content out of TikTok, for the next 15 minutes, you're gonna see a bunch of fucking cancer instead.
Here. Oh! Rah!
Thank you for dying. Thank you for your service.
Of one or a few letters, which is great if your brand's name designed in a cool.
Oh wow, thank you.
Move the data into
Ah, politics.
only a few more levels remain.
No, I'm so interested in Tetris.
You cannot move a single piece.
And chess.
Are killing.
This is a very interesting phenomenon, I would say. Of us going back to ancient games that everyone understands simply because it still holds a monopoly of nostalgia. It's so fucking retarded, bro. I swear. Where are the new fucking things? No, there are no new things. I would look at new games, bro. I don't want Fortnite, Minecraft, chess, and fucking Tetris, bro, being served. And maybe Mario sometimes. I don't want the same shit over and over again. The TikTok didn't even figure out that I like card games. Fucking little bitch. Thank you, Smosh. Thank you, Smosh, for being fucking garbage. Yeah, whoever you want just feeds into the fucking pollution of the internet. And TikTok just sucks it up. And doesn't do anything about it.
Buy. Speaking of oil, we're looking at the benchmark price of oil.
Damn. This guy is celebrating the downfall of dollar because apparently it's good for the rest of the world. Sounds very interesting. Sounds very, like, interconnected because it's the fall of the internet as a whole. Like, the Americans are now trying to fucking gasp for air and trying to pollute the internet and all that shit, but in the end, it's the end game. You know, everything's shifting and the rest of the world is going to be able to breathe. Mainly Europe, you know, because they're the fucking first ones to catch the fish.
Hair effort.
Oh, man. The fucking meme wedge, bro. That doesn't actually split wood very well because look at this fucking tiny piece that was still, you know, it was struggling to split. He started with like a giant log and this just got stuck. This just got fucking... It's garbage, basically. But commenters, you know, pushed him over the edge. Or over the wedge. Lovely. Fucking... woodcutting videos. This is the downfall of humanity. This is the entertainment. Fucking woodcutting. Bruh.
Well taken. We tried to be prepared for that, but ports was tremendous, and it again required retasking people on the fly to speak to this.
Man, the politics is so full of shit as well. Just vomit, bro. Fucking the dude was talking about the adverse reactions of vaccines. Or bad reactions. How about simplify even more? But, you can't quite get the quotes out of the politicians, can you? Can't quite get the fucking straight responses. I wanted to talk about this. I mean, it's entertainment in its own right.
Remember when we were...
Remember when we were called conspiracy theorists because that's what they call people. It's a lot of fucking nonsense. Let me talk to my colleagues in meetings and increase. And a lot of reports. That was a quote. You wanted to show me that? Because, I didn't want to fucking see that shit. Man, so fucking pathetic. What? Estonia went up there. What the fuck is... the fuck is going on? Okay. They just got exposed by one TikTok, bro.
The only thing you really need to
That I can't watch TikTok no more. It's just too much shit, bro. We're stuck at 100. Oh my god, man. This feels horrible. Well, how we do, and it goes down to 211, while it's at 235. So shorts overtake TikTok and it's not even close. How cool is that? I got 1,000 views on my latest TikTok, which is not enough for anything to happen. Not even a comment to appear. You need to like collect 30 likes or some bullshit like that. TikTok on as an app, like it fucking works properly. What is a website? Jesus Christ, man. Maybe I need to dig deeper into it. Maybe I don't know how to even use the fucking thing to boost TikTok's power. So welcome, guys, to the speed rounds, where we're looking for good material as quickly as possible.
I guess it was when you kept on bringing up work.
Well, the reason I'm bringing up work is...
This guy's the fucking funniest, bro. Holy shit. I can't. That should be in my shorts feed.
What's the difference?
Is wider. I also noticed that...
Wait. Did you just call my face fat?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Now, look, I know that, some fanboys get upset.
Well, I'm not upset. I'm just surprised. I mean, how do you think your face compares?
I found ours to be a little more high quality, great, and really nice.
Yeah, well, who are you to judge faces?
I started Facebook.
I love this shit, bro.
Yes.
Well, if that's the case...
Bruh, this is, this just fucking clicks on me. Why are they not attacking the market right now? When this fucking VR shit is going down. Why are the fucking holographics not doing their shit?
The top of you. Sometimes we make the animals much bigger.
Bro, this could be software, man. Stupid Euclidean thing. Oh man. And he just wants to build zoos. Like, come on, man. You can compete against Zuckerberg right now, against Apple Vision Pro and all that shit. I don't know, man. I'll need another huge break until I fucking go to the speed round. Banana, 25 cents, by the way. Here's my TikTok, bro. There's plenty of things to scroll. I want to understand what level of purge we're in, because I'll be tracking that shit. Level of purge, especially now that we hit recession on a couple of countries. Yeah. It might spread a little bit. Because the best way to attack monopolies is to not buy their shit. Is to make them not get any profits. So they can't pay their workers, and all of a sudden the workers rise up and like, what the fuck, we can't work in this company and all that shit. It's a whole domino effect that we can do. If I only eat for $1, someone else just gets $1 from me. That is what anger is all about, bro. It can actually even hurt monopolies, bro. It's not going to destroy them, but it's going to definitely affect authorities. And I will explain this dynamic a little bit later, not in this video. Yeah, I made this joke before Dylan did. Holy shit, that shit spreads. Purge level 12 so far. That's pretty fucking crazy. There's 12 reasons now to purge, and if I can stack it. How about up to 15 now?
Fine for kids! Imagine you're an...
Wow, that was something.
This is the iPhone microscope. It clicks directly into this purpose-made case to give your fuel.
I just like the shirt though. What? What does that mean?
So quiet.
That is so useful. Holy shit. Because a lot of the times you have to fucking replace basketballs in a lot of places. Like, this is such a good design. But you have to get used to it. Because, you know, doesn't feel good. Obviously, it has to be painted, most importantly. Something fancy.
Anyway, this thing is $2,500, so don't expect to see it everywhere anytime soon.
God damn it. Okay, never mind.
Very long time.
I got so sick of it, and I was like, man, this is so boring to do.
Because you're fucking boring alongside with Markiplier. It's about time.
Anishgiri grabbed the bishop, and it was never seen again. At this point, no piece is safe with Anish nearby, and they should rename the tournament Tata Steel. We have.
What the fuck, bro?
Sick.
Alright, so we'll stop here. That's one evaluation at 170. So yeah, it's a little bit faster than 150. But surprise, surprise, YouTube Shorts still squeezed content at me, so I don't know. I can't find the bottom just yet in the barrel. But I did not use Shorts for like forever, so you must understand. There's no way TikTok catches up. Shit, I did the main. 1 second. Alright, all fixed. We're at 412, it seems. TikTok is starting at 579. But with 2 evaluations. I'm very tired. I don't know how I feel exactly, but let's try and finish the video.
What if the employees owned 50% of every business?
There's some cool ideas like that laying around, but to dig into them, like, jeez. And even they kind of like super slow. They don't actually like click anything. The first one was like, oh, if I was a president, here's 5 things that I would do. Which, you know, sounded somewhat reasonable, but it's like, it's not something that would make me think for a long time. Because I do that all the time of like what I want to change in life is just a normal thing. Well, let's see it then.
Talk to the employees anytime they wanted to make big changes.
No one knows how to talk, bro. Relax. That's a very difficult thing to ask.
From happening. And another thing you should always pay attention to is there's something called jury nullification. Like, if you're on a case, say you're in one of these places where they made it illegal to feed homeless people, and you're on the jury to decide whether or not that the people who were feeding homeless people should have to pay that fine. You can be like, no. Even if they broke the law, you can be like, that's a stupid law. They're not guilty of shit.
Yeah, I thought about jury duty being a good idea, sure.
Are you an NPC?
Oh, yes.
The answer is no. At all times, because just replying, NPCs don't want to fucking do it. They reject you, basically. Those are the ones who you trash, you know, those who fucking throw bad feelings at you. They're goddamn NPCs, bro. Always busy, right?
Comprises between German and Latvian Lidl. Latvia got hit by inflation.
Yeah, it does that. But the comment got me of like, yeah, of course. There's difference in wages, of course. 6 times lower, bro. What? This fucking massacre, bro. But it's just like, you know those fucking billionaires, millionaires carry the fucking wages up artificially almost.
It's the same. They all have this
fucking castle place. What the fuck is this shit? Someone copied and pasted a bunch of castles. Yeah, very nice. Of course, it just costed 200 million. That was kind of interesting. They look through all these icons and have to tell what app is it. But that's the only thing we know.
Are transgender people welcome in Canada now that the Conservative Party, it's policy not to let them use the bathroom of their choice and also to limit their healthcare options as well?
Fight for the rights of minorities. Let's fucking go.
Biggest expense was food. On average, they would spend about...
Okay, a study that gives homeless people money and see where it's spent. This is where we're gonna stop, but it might be pretty juicy.
Every time he goes to the lake. In order for people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, they need the boots first. You'd be surprised how resourceful and responsible people are when you just give them what they need. Stop giving homeless...
Yeah, you would be surprised. Surprised. And you might actually get something in return. Bye. TikTok fucking lost, though. But, I promised last time on episode 7 to, you know, dumb down the shorts. Because you can, by watching them, you're gonna fucking drain all the good stuff. And this just kind of got in the way, I think. I'm not sure when I'm gonna evaluate again, but this is a little bit of a downer. I don't think TikTok still understands me quite well, but it is what it is. We got 146 twice. Double evaluation. TikTok speed. And it's incomparable because it goes down to 434. 434 versus shorts speed. Okay, so we didn't fell down that much just by that one evaluation, but now we did because it's double. And I'm not evaluating shorts. Basically, TikTok fucking lost in every single conceivable way. But maybe I will learn how to use it better because you have to actually refresh the website because it gets laggy like every single fucking scrolling website in existence.
So you know the phone that's...
So the more you scroll, the more loading in between.
This picture shows you what celebrity you share a bird.
Holy shit. And also after the TikTok ends, it starts loading something. Like reloading the TikTok, something fucking glitches. So if I know how to use it exactly, maybe I can be more efficient and bump this to like 160. And I can bump shorts down if I stop getting good shorts. So it's inconclusive ending. I hate that. But it is what it is. Shorts win. That means they're competitive. That means pretty scary. Bye.